22nd,
please,
yesterday
and
was
your,
my
I
birthday.
gave you all a package. If you wouldn't mind, please looking at the minutes and see if they are approved as presented.
I wasn't absent.
Okay.
What made you think of, you didn't notice I was here? Your right arm, you didn't notice your arm, right arm was on?
Actually, I feel,
Hitched
yeah, I know
on
it,
you?
I'd be lost without you, Claude.
I know.
Thanks, okay. Who was absent? Everybody was here?
Yeah, I think everybody was here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make that correction.
How come the t-shirts were $200 less than what you thought?
I thought they were $5 a piece,
Yeah, I thought.
and they ended up being, the whole bill was $300 even
For 100 t-shirts.
for 100 t-shirts, so they were like $3 a piece.
Oh, nice.
So, I didn't argue when he handed me the bill, I said, oh, thank you very much. Good, so, we did good. So, minutes need a correction. Attendees, but how about the rest of it? It's okay,
Yes.
Motion to
accept. Thank you.
take that. Take the,
We'll come back to the treasurer's report. I don't think anything's changed. Other, we knew that we didn't spend any more money this past week. Grand Marshal, this is really exciting. Benny's gonna do it.
yeah.
Isn't that like the most fabulous thing you've heard in your life? I spoke with his son today, and, we did a little introduction for him. It's in the program. I don't know, I printed it, I don't know where it is, but, it's very brief. It does mention his brother and that they are a Gold Star family. Benny will be sitting with his son and daughter. They're gonna be traveling in Gary Kingsley's car with him, just because our Grand Marshal is 96 and we don't want him to fall. He also is very excited that he's going to be planting the poppies to represent the Army, which I think that's pretty cool. He's a World War II veteran, that would be very nice.
Look at this cool dude over here. I love the shirt.
I have but probably 75 of these.
Ah, it looks good. Sorry.
That's okay. As far as the treasurer's report goes, there's no change.
There's no changes from
yeah,
last week.
I didn't think so, okay.
She's
Um,
pushing that your way.
I know, well, we wanna make sure we cover the important stuff and not spend a lot of time on other things. The lineup. Lorraine is gonna be in the front at the field for the lineup. She'll be working along with Bill Shea. And Nancy's gonna pull up the rear, making sure people don't go in there, and everybody will have the listing of the lineup. We have, 4 or 5 Nance, lines that are gonna be helping out, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll have walkie-talkies this year. So, as people are lining up, Scott, if you wanna be involved in that,
Yeah, I thought I was
Thanks.
gonna be the main point for the field.
Well, you and
No,
I can work
because you're-
together, cause aren't you
He's
part of
not-
the?
I did it
you're
last year.
Yeah,
you're marching,
right.
so you kinda, you're gonna be following
I
the
stayed
race.
all the way behind to make sure everything got off the field last
Alright.
year.
Oh, this year you're gonna match, right? You got a t-shirt tonight?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a t-shirt.
Oh, you gotta get a
Yeah,
t-shirt
but
on.
I mean, we can work together anyway, so that'd be
Yeah.
good. Cause you know the ins and outs, so that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright, that's
Okay.
good.
You
And
need to get a t-shirt. You need your
what
t-shirt.
time are you gonna be there? Okay, we're telling people 10 o'clock is when we're gonna start lining up. So the latest you should be there is like
9:45.
9:45,
Yeah.
the latest.
Cause
9:40.
people actually
Yeah.
did start showing up before the 10 o'clock.
I would think so, yeah.
I would expect the band said that they were gonna be there between 8 and 8:30 because they are practicing, but they haven't played together, so they will be,
Did we,
they'll be practicing.
the question about the military vehicles and the National Guard on our end, did we get any word of when or if we're getting them? Because last
You were
year,
responsible for that.
last year we did get National Guard when we requested them from the state, but they didn't show up until like after we started moving.
Well, if they show up, we'll just put them in there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but right now, because I thought you were handling that,
Yeah, I just haven't had
Oh.
a chance to get in contact with them. I'll send them a message today.
Yeah, cause they're usually, on this list here, it says they're right before the horses towards the end, so.
Yeah.
if the National Guard comes, they would be the color guard,
Oh, okay.
so
Well, I'm
they
talking
would
about the
go-
military vehicles.
Military vehicles absolutely
Yeah.
at the end of it, but the color guard, right now is Monty Tech.
I think they're marching?
Money
Yes,
Tech is
there's-
coming, right?
Yeah, Monty
Oh.
Tech is coming,
So
and
what-
they're
what are you
expecting
talking
to
about,
do
Scott? What are
the
you talking
color
about?
guard.
No, the 1166 showed up last year from Worcester.
Oh.
And they showed up like 15 minutes before, we started actually sending people.
Did we get in touch with them
to the center.
already? Has somebody already, and they said they
No.
definitely were coming? Nobody's even contacted
I
you?
haven't had the chance to work with Viola.
So
'cause
nobody,
I've been in Boston for the past
So,
like 4 months.
my question is, nobody has contacted them at all?
I have I have contacted them, I just, since I went to
But they
Boston, I
never,
haven't
they
had
never
a chance.
responded to you or anything, Scott? They haven't responded? No?
Yeah,
No?
I mean typically
So
all
I
of a
would say
sudden,
they're not coming myself.
Yeah, and if they do,
You could
well,
be
most
right.
towns, all of a sudden, they just show up, so.
the third.
That's
No,
all.
if they come in, they come,
Yeah,
but
if they
right
come,
now I
they
wouldn't count
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Cause
Put
if
'em in
we
the
haven't
parade.
gotten my slots,
I'm
We
good
don't-
with
if they
that.
show up, that is not fabulous.
I'll say,
we
go
put 'em
see
away.
Nancy back there.
Yeah.
Well, if they do show
if
up
they
in
show up,
LA,
you gotta put them up here in the front, don't you?
Yeah, put them
Somewhere.
in with the veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if if they show up late and the veterans have gone, we'll.
Yeah,
Put
we'll
them somewhere
put 'em
where you
wherever.
think they might need to
Yeah.
go, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Okay, so
And you know what, I wanted to ask you one question, the car
Yeah.
club, maybe people might show up if they're not in a car club. So that doesn't matter, you'll just put all the cars together.
just where.
So they may not be a car club, they may just, some of my husband's friends might come with a couple of cars, I don't know.
Okay, so we need to.
Well,
So
they
you're
They were
just gonna put
11,
them
they
with the
come,
car.
they
Yeah,
come,
any
they go
antique.
after the Lions Club.
Yeah.
And they be up out on 68, and so
Yeah.
as the Lions come out, or would the Lions be out on 68?
The only question I would have about that this year is because of the improvements with the sidewalks.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit tight in that area of 68 to keep them on both sides of the road like we had last year. So we might be wise to, when they line up, on the opposite side of the road, if that makes sense.
I don't think
What
you'll
time
have
does the
that
road
many,
get
huh?
closed?
Say again?
What time does the road get closed?
The road
10:30.
closes at 10:30.
Okay.
So if we're starting to line people
Oh,
up at
there it is.
10, there's still gonna be cars coming through there, and that's gonna be a tight space,
Yeah.
especially with the new sidewalks.
Okay.
And the police will be there, and the police will tell you that they're, if a policeman tells you something,
Yeah,
yes, sir, there is absolutely no arguing. You're
yeah.
in charge.
Okay.
Whatever they say goes. Cause you don't wanna get arrested. Okay,
No.
so, anyway.
Town
Any other
officials,
questions?
do you know who's coming on that?
I'm sorry?
The town officials, did you,
Yes.
definite
Yep.
coming?
Heather Monroe, Katie Young,
Katie's walking with the,
and I put it in.
yeah.
Just wondered, you don't have to, Sue, I just was Oh,
Jeff Williams is gonna be there, Katie Young, Heather Monroe. Peter is out of town, and I put a message into Chris, and he hasn't called me back, so I should make the assumption that I'm assuming he's not gonna be there. If he is, great, if he isn't, well, no problem. And if he is, we're gonna have to pencil him in on your
I'm gonna,
introduction.
I will be with him probably tonight.
Oh, okay. Ask him if he's coming, and if he is, just let me know and
I will.
I'll include him in on that, okay? Okay, any other questions on the lineup?
Except, I will
Yes.
be able to pick up Friday, a list of the lineup.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, any other questions, comments?
I do have, a question, the antique cars are gonna park in our parking lot after.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna keep those spots open for them?
Ryan said it was okay if we put cones up in front of the parking lot here.
So we're gonna
To
have
keep
you
cones?
should
people
have
up.
one person there, don't
Yeah.
you think, Sue, to designate to just direct them in? You know,
Or,
as
or
they're
stop
coming down
or
to
stop
direct
people from going in and parking there.
Yeah.
and to stop people from parking there, right, so you're gonna have to have one person stationed there. to Make
Okay,
sure that they don't, do that.
okay.
Who can we have do
Yeah,
that?
you don't know if half of those people will get a bounce right after they get to the center of town anyway. So,
Some stay, some go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to have a spot for them just in case.
Yeah, just in case. So we just need one person there as
To
the cars
direct.
come in, to just tell them to come this way.
Who's right in front of them in the parade?
The Lions. The Lions float is in front of them in the parade, and the Lions, I did a schematic for the church, which is a part of your package, and you'll see the floats are up by the church, like they were last year.
Okay.
All I did is I took Bill Shays and I used it. He did a great job.
do we still have the printout of the lineup from last year? Like how we, you guys did this with the
It's in
front
your
parking lot?
package.
I don't have a package.
Maybe,
For the,
You
this
don't
right
have
here is for up
No,
front.
I don't have that.
you have this?
No,
You don't have this?
Yeah,
No,
I have that, but I
That's-
don't have the
that's
schematic, I
mine.
don't have
this
that.
is on the
Yeah.
field, this is
That's-
on the field.
That's
Oh.
up at the common.
That's on the commons.
Sue, would you like me to
This is the
see,
line.
I know Bob Everett.
no,
Yeah,
this
might
is
be.
the lineup for across the street.
That's for the
This is not,
common, yes.
this is not the lineup that we had for last
No.
year in the field.
But here's your lineup right here.
Scott, this one
This is your
here,
lineup right here.
I know.
I know, but he wanted
What
a
I'm
visual.
bringing up is last year we had a thing like
He
this
just
that
wants
was
one
for
like that for the,
the lineup at the field. And especially in a case where we have a lot of people that, for a first time doing it, it'd be a lot easier for them to look at this and be
I will
like,
have
oh,
to-
this
I
is
We
what.
will-
have one, Sue.
We should have that in the file from last year.
I have it, and I will recreate it so that it's available.
I just
on-
want a list.
Yeah.
That will be sufficient for
You have the list right here.
Yeah.
This is the list.
the lineup. But if I'm not going to be involved in this lineup, then
No, you are involved.
you are, what do you mean I'm
You're-
not?
well, I don't know.
Well, because, no, listen, Nancy, people are gonna be coming into that parking lot, and you're gonna say, oh, and what group are you with?
Right.
Oh, you're with the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts, please
Yeah.
go over there.
Okay,
Oh, you're with the
that's fine.
Lions,
Fine,
go
I'm
there.
just don't wanna step on
Yeah.
toes.
No,
You
we're
have
not stepping
No.
on toes.
That's true.
Come
Do
on.
we have the vest?
No.
Yes.
So they
My
know
feet are
that.
that,
Do
not
step
that
on
big, you won't
toes.
He's
step on my
bigger than I
toes.
am.
yeah.
Do step on toes.
Yeah, we have vests for you
Okay.
guys to wear too,
Okay.
so we can give those to you.
So they know who's
You,
gonna.
you have to take charge.
Yeah, you guys, you know,
Okay, all right, let's
you're the
just
boss.
sure.
Yeah.
You gotta tell people, this is where you're going, that's where you're going.
Yeah.
And I will do that other thing for you, for the park board. Okay?
What I was going to ask you then is if the Lions are marching in front of the antique cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like someone in the Lions, say for instance Bob Everett, who I know is marching, I don't know everyone is gonna
Yeah.
march, but I know Bob is marching, he said he was.
You marching with the Lions, you
With the
mean?
Lions, would you like him to pull out into the parking lot as he gets up there and direct these cars into the parking lot. He's gonna be right in front of them.
Yes, if he could do that, that would.
Oh, this
But I
parking
do
lot.
But
need
we
to-
also need somebody up there to prevent people from parking in there.
I'm just saying, talking about the cars, you wanted to come into the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah,
If you want me to have a Lions
yeah,
person step out of line,
and then direct them.
and I don't know that it can be Bob, cause he's singing. I
Since
don't
I'm-
dare take him from that.
Oh,
so-
yes, Bob, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'll get someone to come fall out of line at that point and come into the parking lot and
And
direct.
direct
Just
them.
direct them in if
And
they wanna
once they're
stay.
in, if there are no cars, fine. If there are cars, fine. But you will
You-
put cones up, so there will be parking places.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have somebody there to stop other people from parking to come and see the parade.
Okay.
Maybe I wonder what we should do is maybe get cones and just put them in the parking spaces. You know, reserve
Well,
five
how
at the top
many,
of the.
how many cones do we have access to?
We can ask the police if they have,
Yeah.
what they have, maybe.
Because they told us we could only have, what, 2 up at the field, right?
Yeah, you're gonna do the antique where Tom's gonna ride
Yeah.
and Gary Kangas.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are gonna go up there. Up to here. Cause we only have 2 floats.
Yeah.
We usually have 5.
Yeah.
So those cars can come up and park right here
Oh, on the
On the-
church.
on the
Field.
church, yeah. And that way, even like Benny Meager, he's not gonna walk across
No.
the street. He's gotta be up there with
Oh,
his
yeah,
nose. Yeah.
I talked to David about that, he said, where are we gonna park? So I told him where they wanted, he's like, oh, and I'm like, you know what, just park up at the church, there's handicap parking up there. Cause he has a handicap parking. The band does have a vehicle, and I know we talked about, oh my God, they've got McGann Band on there, but that's their vehicle. I know we said no advertising.
No,
They don't need their vehicle in there. Why do they want their vehicle?
why don't they just go park it up by the church,
Why
because
do they want
they're
the
gonna have to
vehicle
pick
in
up
there?
everybody
Why?
anyway.
It's Memorial Day
Because
parade.
I think it's Sarah who's doing that, and she's,
Why?
Did you talk to her
no, I
since
said no.
last week? No?
I'll talk to her.
Okay, good, you got it,
Call her.
yeah, we'll call
Give
her
the
after
names.
this, see why they need to be there. Thank you. Okay.
Well, you know, they're advertising
You
their
blame
band and then the
everything,
veterans
you know
are
what you
coming.
do? You blame everything on the committee.
That's
The
all.
committee voted that we on a Memorial Day parade,
There's no
we do not have advertisement, and it's not necessary that you have that in there. It's just, it's
Yeah.
not military, has nothing to do with Memorial Day at all. So, we
Plus it
can't-
comes in right
we-
before
and the thing is, if we did that, you're gonna have to allow other people to be in there too. Other
Yeah.
people to wanna go in there and advertise, oh, I think I'll put my truck in there.
Yeah.
You know, so you really can't, but so what you do is you blame everything on the committee.
It's against the
The
rules.
committee voted that we can't have it, I'm sorry. We're paying them damn good money, so we should be the boss.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
paying them $1,800 for them to play there, and they shouldn't push us around and make us wanna, we can't.
Not only that,
Yeah.
the vehicle advertisement is coming in right before the veterans.
Yeah, that's not,
That's not honoring the veterans, that's honoring them, and then the veterans coming in after are kinda tacky.
yeah,
Didn't they say that the only way that we could like advertise is basically on the flyer for
Yeah.
the program saying on the back, thanks for the donations
Yeah, that's
for.
thank you for the
Yeah.
donations, or thank you for your help,
and I think that's the
or-
only way we could do it.
yes, or
Yeah.
thank you participating in the parade, thank you very much, blah, 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 but not a big, yeah.
We did that.
Yeah.
Because the
I mean,
McGann is,
Don't you kind of agree with that, Sue, or you
Yeah.
think you wanna let them in?
listen, guys, I don't have a problem with it at all. I really, and truly, I don't.
Well, I mean, if they gotta give us a discount
I mean,
next
if you
year,
want
go ahead.
I will call them, I'm not,
I'll be doing it next year.
I'm not
Next year's
shy.
the school.
Yeah,
next year's Robin.
Alright.
Next year, we don't have to.
Shy, do you know what that word is?
I don't think she does.
I'm
I
nice.
looked in the dictionary and your name wasn't there, Bob, I'm
No,
sorry.
But I'm nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I need to go, so I need to ask you,
shoot.
Jane is concerned what time you want her at the church, and she does have a problem walking. Can she drive up there, and what time do you want her there?
I'm gonna bring her up, so
Yeah.
can I park up at the church?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll
They
tell her.
do have some handicap parking at the church,
Well, we're not.
just so you know, yeah, bring your handicap sticker. So,
I
because,
don't
I mean,
know
we can't
that
let
she
everybody
has-
park up there, but anybody who is handicapped, we allow, there's so many spaces, remember that, Tom, last year we had, yeah.
I don't know that she has a handicap sticker.
But Andrea does.
No,
Do you,
Andrea
Andrea?
doesn't either.
I don't either.
But,
Oh.
okay, I'm going to go.
I-
take my cookies.
We'll make
One
one
or
up.
the other.
Wanna borrow mine?
Take another cookie for the road.
So, you're asking what time she
Yes.
needs to be there. The parade starts at 8,
10.
11.
11:05.
So,
She's not going to be in the parade though, and is Andrew going, are you going to be in the car
Nancy's
with
in
Tom?
the parade.
Are you bringing the car with Tom?
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm gonna take Jane.
okay,
I'm in charge of Jane.
okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
the road closes at 10:30. If you tell the police officer what you're trying to do, he'll probably let you through.
May turn.
Yeah, you're gonna turn at the church, but they're closing the roads at 10:30.
Okay. But if it rains,
It's not
It
going-
would be very appropriate
We're
for
going to go
Memorial
with
Day.
that.
It's not going to weather.
Dress
is it?
appropriately.
Bring your umbrellas.
It's not supposed to rain until the
Umbrellas.
afternoon.
it's always
Oh.
gone,
Right.
rain or shine.
Yeah,
On,
Yeah.
rain or shine.
Rain or
go
shine.
inside.
Yep, bring the
Yep.
umbrellas, no inside.
No inside?
No,
No, we're outside.
no, outside.
We're hardy New
We're
Englanders.
outside, and, you know, if we had a tent, maybe at the last minute, we could get someone to put up a pop-up over the veterans or something, but bring umbrellas.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a couple we'll use for the,
I
If
thought
we
you
need
went to
them.
in the auditorium.
one time we did, that was it.
Yeah.
And it didn't even rain, remember?
Yeah.
He saved
And-
rain, didn't
Yeah.
even rain.
didn't rain.
And I was talking with Bill Shea, and he said, you know, Susan, honestly, if it rains on Memorial Day, that is just so appropriate because of what you're doing. And it should rain.
Well, I'm just afraid of like the electricity in my car.
So we
Maybe
get
we'll-
zapped,
maybe
don't
we'll
we?
put
You know, we
up-
all have a,
No.
I forgot before I go.
Yeah.
You mentioned about pulling her trailer. You can use Kevin's car, can't you?
Yep.
Okay, and Mark can drive that with no problem?
Yes.
Will Mark wanna look at the trailer? When's it gonna be down here?
If there is a
Sunday.
problem,
Hmm?
we
Sunday
have a
morning.
backup drive, her
Sunday
brother
morning.
will drive,
There's
if
no
we have a problem.
problem with the driver, it's his vehicle, is if the trailer's not too big for the vehicle, that's all.
So it's her brother's trailer, so.
Well, he uses it with a regular pickup truck, 1500 Ram.
Oh.
That's what he pulls it with, so,
That's no problem.
yeah. It's Sunday, right, that you need the,
yes.
I think I told him
please.
for, I don't remember, I don't remember what, I think I told him for
Sue
10.
said 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I
10.
think I told him for
Yeah.
10, and he said, where
Yeah.
do I put it? And I said, you probably can put it in the back there. He
We
goes,
can even put it on the side.
I think on the
right
side
out here
would
on the
prob-
side
yeah.
where it's flat.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can put it right there. The reason we went down there was because we had so many floats. We had
Mm.
the Golden Ages, we had 2 others, we
Yeah.
had, we
Well, that's what he
decorated-
said, he said,
yeah.
can I back it in there? And I said, I
Just
don't
gonna
know.
pull down front,
So.
drive right in and just leave it.
Yeah,
Cause you're not gonna have traffic coming around.
Yeah,
Unless
'cause
you
it's
have someone
Sunday.
parking, yeah.
so, okay,
And if we park, we should park in the back.
yeah,
Pack,
back,
pack.
back.
Yeah, hi,
Okay,
Park,
So I'll tell him for 10.
Park, car, holla, yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Well, we all set.
I think so.
Yeah,
So we don't have anyone doing the Gettysburg Address, so I guess we'll just forget about it.
I thought, what?
Nobody's
Yeah.
doing the Gettysburg Address, we're just gonna forget about it. We don't have anybody that came and wanted to sing it or say it, I mean, no, recite it, no, we don't have anybody.
We've got Flanders.
Flanders Field and the pre-am.
We have what we
Those two.
have.
We have what we have.
What are we doing about the water and the snacks? Of that, I haven't heard anything.
saw
They
some
should be here, and then we should give some to you to bring up there, when you go up.
We'll
Okay.
have a cooler.
You should have some to pass out in case it's, well, if it's hot or
Well,
something, or whatever. Or you can keep an eye on the veterans and see if
Right.
they need it. Or you know what we
We
did,
put
we
it
put them
on-
on the float.
We put it on the
Oh,
float.
that's even better.
And what
From the
else will
float.
go on the float are the flags. Lorraine Williams did little flags
You're gonna
for
hand,
us.
you're gonna give them to the veterans so they can pass out the flags.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or you're gonna tell one veteran, there they are right here on the float.
Well, we can tell Mark that, right? Is it Mark, your son?
No, he's gonna
No,
be driving.
he's gonna
I
be
know, but
driving.
he'll be right there.
No,
He'll be
he's
driving.
not, he's driving. You don't give him anything else.
No, you'll
Just want
put them
him to
on there and you'll
drive.
tell one veteran that's riding or driving, probably walking, the veterans, the ones riding it, they're not gonna pass out the
They're not.
flags.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not gonna, but the ones walking will pass out the flags.
Okay.
So they'll be available when they run out,
So he
'cause
should
they
be
used to,
here like
let's see,
before
I need more
10,
flags.
pick up the trailer and then take it up there.
At 10 o'clock, we told those who, we told the guys that are riding on the float to be here at 10
Be here,
Yeah.
On Monday.
on Monday.
okay.
And
But
so
they're
what
gonna-
they
the
did, what we
walkers
did
go up
last,
there.
what we did last year is they all loaded on the float and then it left from here. So he needs, I would suggest he's here before 10.
They're just gonna stand on this way.
Oh goodness, no, we're putting it in these benches. The benches go on.
And then the benches will be
Nice.
locked together.
Great, okay.
Yeah.
So you
And
don't
if
have to worry
we
about.
put the water and the flags in the back, on the tail end of the float, the veterans are walking behind the float, they can grab if they need
Oh, yeah.
snacks or whatever. The water that's on there, is that for us or is that?
No, you didn't pick it up, you got the money.
That's right. I
You got the
forgot.
money to pick up the clothes, somebody donated us $40 to pick up, somebody gave me $40 to pick up water and snacks that we needed for the float. So, anonymous person didn't want to,
Which is nice.
so,
Yeah, there's a sign on what that water's for out there. That's already
that's
assigned,
for the
yeah.
golden ages, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, it said don't touch it, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, Claudia, you did a good job.
No, you got the money, honey.
Okay, I guess I know what I'm doing after here. I know you guys wanna talk to me about the program, if we could do that offline, that would be great. We'll go over there
Afterward.
and, yeah, we'll do it right after this. Anything else?
So we have this, our little singer gonna sing.
Yeah.
Talked to a couple of different people. And I think, Nancy Alfonso's gonna be with me on that, we're gonna work on that a little bit. And, she's 10 years old and she's gonna try to do the national anthem.
Good for her.
So I don't know, but Nancy's gonna work with her and I think, she's gonna check with Joyce's husband to see how the microphone thing works, maybe we can turn it up a little, she's very soft voice,
Yeah.
very soft voice. So I've been up half the night thinking about that, but, she's gonna do it and
Yeah.
that'll be,
Well, when she spoke, when she did, what did she do a couple of years ago? Her voice went, huh? Her voice was fine, right? So.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
oh, it's beautiful, and she's
Yeah.
doing it on Flanders Fields, which she did a beautiful job with that.
Yeah,
She's
so
very,
Yeah,
very
she should be
beautiful
good.
job with that, yeah.
So-
So,
Are
so
we,
go to sleep.
are we gonna be, doing anything, for that girl for doing
Yeah,
this?
that's
Like
what
yes,
maybe
we
a,
have things coming.
letter of recommendation or something
No,
like
we
that, or
give her a
like,
citation, that's
Yeah.
already been handled.
alright,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sweet.
Very good.
I don't know what you're gonna say, for her participation in the Memorial Day parade, I don't know if she gets one for singing and one for the, or just one,
Does she get,
just get one.
I think just one, I'll be okay, and we'll do one for free too. Send that off to Donna. Okay,
Sounds fun?
the only thing we have to do is pray for nice weather, not
Bring
hot.
umbrellas, if you bring your extra umbrellas, bring your umbrellas just in case. And if we bring them, then you know what, it won't rain.
Well, it's also, keep the sun off of you.
So,
Yeah, I got burnt last year, so
so my memory of
bring a
last year.
parasol.
It
My
didn't.
memory of last year is, I'm just gonna say this, is this man who struggled, he wanted to be on in the parade, he wanted his t-shirt on, he had his daughters bring him. They practically dragged the poor man on the float. And then he got over and he sat with the veterans. So I went over to him after the program, and the daughters were there. Everybody was kind of moved by the program last year. They were very impressed. It was very nice. And he said to me, "Oh, Claudia, I'm so glad I made it this year, but I'm not sure I'm gonna make it next
Oh,
year."
jeez.
He didn't make it.
Mm.
So,
Who was that?
Dick Degon, I don't know if you know him, he lived on Thompson Road, my neighbor, yeah. So I made it
They're
this year,
calling
I'm
for
so glad I
showers on
made it
Monday.
this year, but and he was very proud to come, you know.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Memorial Day
You
is
just
a
said
good
it was
day.
good if it
It's
was
good.
raining.
Yeah, that's my recollection of last year, it stuck out in my brain.
Okay. Our next meeting is next Wednesday.
No, we're not gonna
You're not gonna be here.
no, it's our granddaughter's graduation from high school in Virginia.
Next
Oh,
Wednesday,
fuck.
I'm not gonna be able to do either. I got a doctor's appointment that's gonna put me out for the whole day.
So maybe what you could do before next Wednesday, if you have a minute, maybe after Memorial Day, maybe the next day or whatever, you could just write down your thoughts as to what we might have done different,
Okay.
what you liked about it, and what you think we could do a little bit better,
Sounds like
or whatever. If
homework.
you could just write down 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, do's and don'ts, or
What
what
did
you
we,
like.
what did we do right, what did we do wrong?
Is there a way that
How
we
to
can
make it
push it to the
better.
5th?
Yeah, or if you think we did everything
I'm
perfect,
not-
just write everything perfect.
The police chief wants it the Wednesday after, because he wants to be part of it.
I'll try to make it.
Or send an email with your thoughts.
Yeah, just so we have an idea to,
So that'd be the
Put it down for
29th,
next
29th?
I think it's the 28th.
No, it's the
The
29th.
29th. We're
I
leaving
put it the 28th,
28th.
29th, okay.
Jennifer's third.
wow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's her third one graduating from high school. Jesus, Amy's still got a little one, 12. Her
Oh,
oldest is
yeah.
22, but then she's got 14, 14 and 12. They went to school together, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yep, center school.
Do we have a
Time goes by
motion
so
to
fast,
adjourn?
doesn't it?
I motion
She's
to
like,
Yeah,
adjourn.
her oldest
Yesterday
is
they were little
25,
kids.
and she's teaching.
She is.
That
The
was
second
record
one
time
is
right
in
there.
Navy. She graduated from college.
Keep focused,
Wow.
you know.
Gotta be able to get home for
Wow.
The
Hunter's
third one's
learning how-
graduating, she's going to college, and the fourth one will be in 10th grade next year, so she'll have 3 years by
Okay,
herself.
she can shut this off.
And she is, her-
She is her mother's
Oh.
saying, yay!
Yeah.
because, you know, she's already trying to tell her mother how to live.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, what goes around comes around, isn't
Yeah,
it, Tom?
You're right.
It does.